All right, this video is Jesus teaching the disciples the truth that all is one, and he's doing it in Matthew chapter 23, verse 9. The actual scripture is, "And call no man your father upon earth, for one is your Father who is in heaven." Understand that these sayings, these are actually Jesus trying to teach. He's trying to train his disciples to think with the mind of oneness. He's trying to see them, to get them to see things as one, as opposed to separated. And to really understand this, you have to kind of go back to the dream analogy. If I'm in a dream and my parents are in the dream and my friends and all that, everybody in the dream, including me, is the dreamer. Everybody in the dream is actually the dreamer. You know, the different characters, the dad, the mom, me, the girlfriend, the worker, whatever, they're all the dreamer. If I'm having a dream and I'm the dreamer and all those people are in my dream, then they are all the dreamer. This is the deeper meaning of what Jesus was trying to say. He wasn't telling people to disown their parents. He wasn't saying, well, you don't have a dad, you don't have a mom. He's not saying that at all. He's trying to teach them, to train them to think, to see the truth of oneness. And again, it's these concepts are really just that. They're just pointers to the truth. To really understand the truth, it has to be written into your heart. These are truths that the ego simply cannot accept, because the ego sees things in ones, and the ego is basically the automated self. Us versus them, me and you. I'm over here, you're over there. Ones and zeros. That's the automated self. It can only see in binary. It sees things that they're either or, one or zero. Now, in order to get up to the heart, which is in ancient beliefs, the fourth chakra or fourth energy center, are the quantum field and quantum mechanics. When you can get into that, you suddenly, it's not 1 and 0 anymore. Now it's 1, 0 maybe, like in quantum computing. It opens up an infinite amount of possibilities. That's why some people call the heart the seat of the infinite intelligence, because it opens up. Suddenly it's not either this or that. This is the difference between the tree of life and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. Adam and Eve in the tree of life is not seeing things with judgment and condemnation. The tree of knowledge of good and evil, this is like you're good, you're bad. It's condemnation, it's judgment. And as long as you have that, you're going to be knocked out of the Garden of Eden, which is the kingdom of heaven, really. Understand that God didn't kick them out of the kingdom. They got in their heads when they started buying into all these ideas of this is good and this is bad and all this. This is what kicked them out of the kingdom, not God. If you don't believe me, go take a look at that. Go take a look at that chapter in Genesis again, to really meditate on the deeper meaning of what they're trying to say there. It's metaphorical. So call no man on earth your father, for one is your Father who is in heaven. This is Jesus teaching oneness with the language of the day. He couldn't really say, guys, hey, God is a massively advanced sentient being that lives outside of space and time, that is the universe, created the universe, and we are all it. People, animals, air, everything. So it's not just everybody, it's everything. Because if you're having a dream, everything in the dream is happening between your ears. Everything in the dream, the air that you breathe in the dream, everything is the dreamer. It's the same thing in the waking dream. So this is Jesus trying to get people in the mindset that one is your Father, that everybody is one. So he wasn't telling them to betray or turn their backs on their parents or their earthly parents. He was trying to point them to the absolute truth that they are their parents and everybody else, what they truly are. Because what they truly are is the dreamer. They're a character in the dream and they're the dreamer. I am in the Father and the Father is in me. The Father is the dreamer, God. I am the dream character in the dream, Jesus or Christ. This is becoming the Christ. This is why Jesus says to, for example, blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be sons of their Father in heaven. Not son, sons, plural. Children, children of God. A child of God can only be two things, a son or a daughter. So if you're a child of God, you're a son of God. If you're a daughter of God, if you're a daughter, you're a daughter of God. This is what Jesus was trying to say. Yes, he was the only Son of God because everybody was him. He recognized this. And everybody is also you. This is what he meant by the one and only Son of God. That there is one. That everybody is that one. This is the truth. The one being that is everything. Again, Jesus didn't have the proper language to describe what the one really is, but he knew it. Remember, he was sent by the one as the one to get the truth out, knowing that most would reject the teachings, betray him, and kill him. So heaven, they have one is your Father who is in heaven. Heaven is the state of mind. It's outside of time and space. Embodying this truth and the teachings will connect one to the kingdom because Eden is earth. Eden's not a physical place. It's a state of mind. It's not a place on the earth. It's the earth. We have just forgotten by eating so many apples. This is a huge reason that earth is so perfectly situated in the cosmos. To say we got lucky is the gravest of ignorance. But this was the deeper meaning of this quote. Call no man on your father upon earth, for one is your Father who is in heaven. He's trying to point people to the truth. That everybody is one. Thank you.